Cole, how's the NTI work going?
I don't really want to talk about that, but if we have to, it's not doing so well. I'm not doing it hot.
Yeah, that's probably most of guys at school.
Yeah, I feel like everybody's in the same boat when it comes to NTI. It's just tough.
Yeah.
Very, very tough.
Yeah, very tough.
But
anyway,
oh well. So how you been?
I've been good.
That's
you?
good. I've been doing good. Hopefully everybody out there is doing good.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Welcome back to the 7982 podcast. My name's Cole, as per usual, and Luke's here. And we still don't have a guest because quarantine.
Quarantine, as usual.
Nobody likes us. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. We've actually gotten to make use of our quarantine time, though. We actually stained fences and mulched.
So we're being productive.
Yeah, it took about
8 hours. We had to
8
get
hours?
over 2 days. So
over 2 days, and so it was pretty fun. You know,
yeah,
lot of work.
good bonding
Yeah,
time.
good bonding time.
Good.
Just a
bonding
word
time.
of advice for anyone who wants to stain a fence: do it before you put the fence up,
Yeah, stain the wood before you put the fence up
because
because
yeah. And make sure don't use the sprayer first.
Oh, yeah. Sprayers aren't. Unless
Yeah.
you get good paint, don't
Yeah.
use the sprayer first because it will leave a mark if you don't roll it out.
Yeah.
As we learned.
Yeah, that's what we want. Yeah,
But,
it was. I mean, overall, it was pretty fun. Though.
yeah, I mean, it was fun. I had a blast doing it.
Yeah, me
even
too.
though the work kind of sucked.
Yeah,
But
the work sucked, but I mean, it was good hanging out and
bonding,
being able to bond
cracking
and stuff.
jokes every once in a while,
Yeah.
You know.
But we we just got done watching the NFL draft,
Which
the first round of it at least.
Yeah, first
So-
round on August 23rd is
Yeah.
when we're recording.
Cole's a lot more into NFL than I am, although I did used to play football alongside Cole, but he's way more into it. So, Cole, what do you think of it?
I thought it went good. The first 3 picks were as expected.
You were good. You were pretty good at predicting.
I was pretty good at predicting, but I guess that's from looking at all the mock drafts that people put out. And
Yeah.
a lot of picks surprised me.
Yeah.
Like Isaiah Simmons
Yeah.
falling all the way back. It was just a lot of picks like that I was not expecting to go on to. But you had some big news coming out of UFC this week, didn't you?
Yeah, a little bit. As we were talking, I think, was it the last episode or 2 episodes ago we were talking about this?
I think it was 2 episodes ago.
So 2 episodes ago, I had talked, which I'm a big UFC fan. Cole's,
I guess it's like NFL for
Yeah,
me and like UFC for you. So
it's like
Luke's
that.
a UFC guy, I'm
So-
an NFL guy.
So UFC 249, the main event was Khabib Nurmagomedov versus Tony Ferguson. They're in the lightweight division, so they're 155 pounds.
Yeah, and then this
They
is like
had
the 5th time it's gotten canceled.
6
I'm pretty
times, I
hot.
think. 6.
Was it 6? I thought
Either 5th or 6th. It's one of
it's
the two.
something like that.
So each time, so far, they've been trying to get this to happen since 2015. And so each time something's happened to whether it's either one of them gets hurt or one of them pulls out because something happens. So I think it's so far, I think it is 6 because 3 have been Ferguson's fault and then 3 has been Khabib's fault. Well, I guess Khabib's fault. Well, I don't know. I guess.
I think it's 5.
But
I don't know.
I don't know.
It don't matter.
Well, this time, so I had talked about why, because when the last time we talked about it, it was just the main event had been changed. Like Khabib wasn't fighting, it was someone else. Well, this time it actually got canceled. Like they're not holding it back, they're not doing anything like that. Although the president, Dana White, he did actually find a fight island. Like he found an island.
Yeah.
Like it's actually in existence. Like it's actually there.
Which would have been cool, but I
think it'll be hard to get everyone there.
I don't know about getting everyone there. I think it's more about the different because there would be no fans.
Yeah,
like, at all.
fans would be hard. Yeah.
So you would hear everything being said. So
And plus, I mean, once this thing, depend on which, I guess we can make a topic out of this, but
go for it.
depend on how long this thing lasts. I think how the coronavirus will affect things such as sporting events like UFC and stuff. I don't know, even after we get back to like normal,
Normalcy, if even normal's a thing anymore.
Yeah, like I don't think big crowds will be the same.
Oh, I don't think sporting will ever be the same after this. I think crowds are going to be a whole lot smaller. Venues will start being smaller.
Yeah.
You won't see any of the big monster stadiums being built.
So I don't think no fans will be around. Like I don't think no fans will be a thing. But I don't think selling out arenas is going to be a thing anytime near in the foreseeable future. You know.
Yeah, you're right.
So in that case, that's why I'm thinking the Fight Island is kind of a good investment and kind of not. Because if no fans is done, if no fans become,
Yeah. The air compressor just turned on, so if you hear a little buzzing in the background, that's what that is.
So if the no fans thing, like, is canceled and, like, we can actually have fans, then the Fight Island is kind of no use.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, it was specifically for no fans.
Yeah.
But if it sticks around, then it might be a good investment. I don't know.
It just, you would have to do it to actually see how it would pay off. Another thing, fall sports are in jeopardy now.
Yeah, fall sports. That's something, you know, I know Cole's, it's near and dear to Cole's heart with football.
Yeah.
I mean, that's something that is really in the air. Like football,
volleyball, football, cross country, soccer.
Yeah.
All sports like that are completely getting shut down.
Yeah.
If they do.
If they do.
Hopefully not.
The thing, I don't know. I saw on Facebook, someone actually did make a good point about that. They were talking about it would be kind of dumb if they had football games without fans, but they still have the players, like, in their fate. Like, you know, they're literally less than a foot apart the whole time.
Oh, yeah.
And so that would be...
It'd be kind of useless because, I mean, if one player from the team has it, everybody's going to have it. I mean, look at the Utah Jazz, for example, in the NBA. That spread like wildfire throughout the locker room just because one player had it and then it spread and that's bad.
I think in that case they might. I don't know. I think it's either if they do continue, if they still have the season, I think it'll either be extremely short, like compared to how usual seasons are.
Oh yeah.
Or
they just won't have a season.
They just won't have a season at all,
which really sucks because that'll be senior year. Speaking of that, I guess we are seniors now.
Yeah,
because school got shut down.
School got shut down.
For the rest of the year, Andy Bashir called it off completely. So,
I mean, it was kind of like we kind of saw it coming.
Oh yeah, I was expecting this as soon as we hit spring break. I mean,
which I kind of thought, what are they going to do with everyone's stuff in their lockers?
I don't know. That's a good question. Maybe they have a one day go pick up your stuff or
like
wait until next year, you know.
Yeah. So they go by like last name. Go pick them up. I don't know.
Do like A's to D's one day and then so on and so forth.
Yeah. Which I mean, like, of course we all saw it come, but at the same time, I don't think, like, I didn't want it to happen. I didn't want us to be canceled for the whole year.
I don't think anybody saw the severity of how bad it would be.
Like, when we first got, like, out of school, I thought, well, for sure, like, we'll come back.
Oh, yeah, I thought by the end of spring break, this is just a hoax, you know? Yeah. I mean... And then, I think most people in the world thought that too, until it affects someone you know.
Yeah.
Which I guess it has with our friend's mother getting diagnosed with it.
Yeah.
And it's gotten pretty bad.
Yeah. It's
when still cases rising to this day.
In Kentucky, at least.
Yeah.
Because I think in New York they're starting to go down a little bit.
Yeah. New York City is.
I mean, they've with us we haven't really experienced the worst of it yet. Mm-hmm. I think we're getting to that point. I don't think we'll be nearly as bad as shape as New York was, just because we don't have as much people.
yeah, and everybody's more spread out.
Yeah.
Whereas in New York, you have so many things. I mean,
Yeah.
I think it's like something like 50% of the population of the state of New York is in New York City.
Yeah.
Which is mind blowing, but
Yeah.
I mean, it's just crazy.
Yeah. I think a big concern is, especially if I've heard there is some states that are planning on opening back up.
Oh yeah,
really
like
soon.
Georgia, they're planning on opening their haircuts, which I might need to drive down there to get one. I still haven't got a haircut since like episode 2, but I mean, or when was that? Was that episode?
Yeah,
I
that's
think
when
it
I
was
said
episode
you look like a dehydrated, exhausted meth.
2. Yeah. So I guess we may need to take a trip,
Road trip.
road trip,
But I mean, yeah. I mean,
As soon as this is over, barbers and hairdressers and
yeah.
everyone's going to be making a bunch of money, or their appointments are going to be booked.
Yeah. That's why I guess living with a barber or haircut person is.
Oh, yeah, that'd be real nice.
Yeah. Or no, like being close friends with one or something. But
Going back to even the draft, I mean, it was supposed to be held in Las Vegas, so they obviously had the sky camera set up of the Las Vegas Strip.
yeah.
And every time they showed it, 0 cars were there.
Yeah.
At all. You couldn't see, like, I don't think I saw one car there
And that's the first time.
I've ever seen a main city like that just shut down. I mean, look at Broadway in New York.
Yeah.
It's the same way.
I don't think it's ever been like that. Like, ever since it boomed, I don't think it's ever been like that.
Ever since it's probably been built.
Yeah.
I don't think it's never really shut down like that.
Because, I mean, nothing really. I mean, since it's been built, nothing like this has happened.
Yeah, nothing's ever stopped it.
Yeah. I mean, some things have slowed it down, but never stopped.
Which, I mean, there's always traffic jams there.
Yeah.
And it takes forever, but. Oh, well. What are you gonna
That's
do?
something, I guess, like, you kind of, in the moment, you, like, I don't want to say take for granted because it is annoying, but it's one of those things that you never thought you would miss,
Yeah.
is being in a bunch of traffic,
Oh, yeah.
seeing people.
I mean,
you know?
I don't miss it driving anywhere, but I mean, I can't go anywhere, so.
Yeah.
I mean, the interstates are more wide open now. I mean,
Yeah.
you see a lot of things.
I mean, heck, we went to store today, and it was pretty crazy. Like the toilet paper was all gone.
I mean,
And
as per usual. I mean,
Yeah.
what do you expect?
That's the first time I've seen that, because I remember I went to Walmart a couple weeks ago, like before they were getting all strict,
Yeah.
and it was right when they restocked. So I had just missed where everyone was getting the toilet paper. So I've never seen
The
shelves-
rush.
Yeah, the rush.
I mean,
But now it's like, it's kind of eye opening.
and I think it's
crazy.
really good how like Walmart and all these big companies aren't accepting refunds on toilet paper now.
Yeah.
Like I've seen people that's gone in with like over 100, I guess, packages.
Yeah.
Of these toilet paper rolls, and they just won't accept it because.
I really wonder, why did that even happen? Like, why did people...
I guess some person saw the need in it, and they were like, "Ooh, I need toilet paper."
Yeah.
And then they just
spread.
wad up. I mean,
if people go that crazy on toilet paper, it makes you wonder what would they go after if things got... Like if this thing was Ebola,
oh yeah, it'd be
like...
real
what-
bad.
People would be going that crazy for ammunition, that I would think. Like, you wouldn't need ammunition. You wouldn't need toilet paper because of how crazy people are.
Yeah.
But...
Did you see the meteor shower? When was it? A couple nights ago.
yeah, I know you saw it, but I missed it.
Yeah, it was a neat thing. So at like 2 a.m. I saw the first meteor shower I've ever seen.
That just shows how messed up our sleep schedules are.
Oh, yeah,
It's like you were up at 2 a.m.
Oh yeah, most definitely. I stayed up till 3 a.m. just watching it from my window. You know?
It's gonna suck if we ever have to go back to like normal sleep schedule.
Oh yeah,
It's gonna be messed
that first week is going to be rough.
Oh, yeah.
like really rough.
Because I've gotten to the point where I don't even get tired until 2 a.m.
Oh yeah,
Like-
I don't feel. I'm fine right now, and
Yeah.
it's 12 o'clock. I mean, when
Yeah.
we're recording this, so
Yeah, and like during school day, it would be like, I guess rarely I would be up this late.
Oh yeah.
Because, I mean, we would both have to get up early to lift in the
Yeah, I
morning.
mean, most of the time I'm getting up at 5 a.m., whereas
Yeah.
now I'm getting out of bed at 10, 11.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, it's going to be a rough first week. But, I mean, and that it just seems like ever since this has started, a lot of crazy things have happened.
oh yeah, the whole 2020 is just
It's a messed up year.
crazy.
Yeah.
I mean,
Like the meteor shower, and then there is a crazy thing that's supposed to happen. Was it next week?
the 29th, I want to say.
29th,
April
the
29th.
asteroid?
Yeah, the asteroid that was supposed to hit Earth, but...
Like earlier this year, they did think it was going to hit us.
oh, yeah, most definitely. NASA was kind of freaking out because
Yeah.
they didn't know what to do about it. But
I kind of had a feeling because we've had several asteroids that are supposed to hit us, but they always go off somewhere else.
which I guess is a good thing.
Yeah.
I mean, but...
If you ask me, that's a proof that there is a God. Because I mean, if
Most
not, we
definitely.
would have been hit.
Oh, yeah.
But that's supposed to. I forgot how million miles away that's supposed to be.
I think
away
it's like
from us.
1.2 million miles or
Yeah.
whatever.
That kind of makes me wonder. I mean, how can? I don't know. I guess.
Distance.
Yeah, like how far it's supposed to be off from when they first thought it was going to hit the Earth, and then winds up being millions of miles away off.
But compared to space, I mean, a million miles is not that
Yeah.
vast of a thing. So
Yeah, I guess,
I mean,
but, yeah.
the moon's what 200,000 miles away, or
I think
almost
so.
300, something like that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. So, I mean, I don't even think we probably won't even be able to see it. I don't think.
I mean, I think you can see it from a small telescope,
Small telescope.
but
It'll just probably-
maybe the human eye, if you were up in the mountains somewhere, like
Maybe.
Wyoming or
Maybe.
Colorado.
Yeah. My phone keeps on buzzing. I don't know if you can hear that, but other crazy things other than like just stuff that's happening around the Earth, but in the Earth as well. It's just, I mean, we've had a lot of celebrities get sick from
Oh yeah,
COVID.
I mean, the coach from the Saints tonight,
Yeah.
even on the draft, he had it.
He's recovered now.
Yeah, he's recovered from it, but he had it. Sean Payton, his name.
Yeah. Kevin Durant had it.
Kevin Durant had it.
Several people on, I think, the Spurs. Mm-hmm. Spurs had it.
Yeah.
Tom Hanks had it. His wife had it. I mean, there's a bunch of people. But someone, is it North Korea leader,
Kim Jong-un.
Is he near death because of that, or is it
No.
something
So
else?
he reports that I don't think he had it.
Okay.
Because
He don't have it.
they were killing
I thought-
people that had it, so
Okay.
I don't think he has it.
I thought he did have it.
No. See, he went under a surgery, is what reports are saying, that he went under a surgery and is now in critical condition.
Yeah.
So, because of the surgery. So, we don't know if he'll be good or if he'll... But that'll send that country into full anarchy, I'd say.
Yeah.
Like,
They won't know what to do.
and I don't know if the United States will step in and try to take over the country if he does perish, but or if China comes in and takes over.
I think China will probably be the one. Maybe South. Do you think South would? South Korea?
I think South might try to push up the DMZ and try to get as much border as possible. I think it's honestly going to be a race to Pyongyang, which is the capital of North Korea. So I think it'll be a race to see who can get that. But
Now, that guy, Kim Jong-un, he took over after his dad. Right?
yes, his dad, he took over in 2011 from his dad who died.
Yeah.
And his dad took over, I want to say, in 1994 from his dad.
So it's like a it's like a
So it's a
heritage
family.
thing.
So I guess you could call it a monarchy almost, but it's
Yeah.
not a monarch because he's not a king.
Yeah.
It's almost like it's a dictatorship is what
Yeah.
it is.
It goes by heritage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So
So who would it go after him? Would it go to like his? He killed.
yeah, he killed his brother in South Korea. So I mean,
Yeah, that's rude. I guess it would be like a military leader though.
maybe one of his closer generals to take over.
Yeah.
Because to my knowledge, he doesn't claim any of the kids that he's probably had.
Yeah, I don't know.
But
Yeah, I don't know. That's wild. I mean, yeah. I don't know. They'll probably find something to pull him through. Probably. I mean, they worship him enough. They'll find
they'll
something.
try. I mean, they don't even believe he poops. So I mean, it's real crazy.
Yeah. So something
that we were talking about whenever we were mulching today
is that we were talking the other couple nights ago. We came across some on Snapchat, and we'll wrap this episode up by talking about this. I'm sure a lot of other people have thought about this, especially in school, but just looking over, I guess, since our senior year is coming up, looking how fast and how much our life has went by.
Oh, yeah, and I feel like years are getting a whole lot faster than they were back in middle school.
They are, too. I remember 8th grade, I thought was a big transformation year in our life. And then I thought from 8th grade to freshman year, life was going to completely change. It did, but not like drastically.
Not as bad as I thought it would.
Yeah.
So, some people are just completely freaked out about it.
But. Yeah. Like, it is kind of scary to think, like, I remember senior year always seemed so far away.
And now it's
right on our door.
Right on our doorstep, and we're just like crazy.
And that's the thing, it's just looking how we viewed so many things about life. Like, I guess relationships would be one, and then school itself.
Oh, yeah.
Would be one. Because, 8th grade, relationships. You have a lot more experience on relationships than I do.
I guess you can call me that.
Yeah, this is how you know we've been best friends for a long time. I've been his best friend through all the girlfriends he's had, and he's been my best friend through all the girlfriends I've had.
That actually matter.
Actually matter.
Yeah.
And so, going off of, 8th grade relationships was something that you didn't keep long.
Yeah.
It was really awkward too, because unless you dated someone from a different school, you saw, after you broke up, you saw them
every day, and it did not matter.
Yeah.
I remember one time, I'd just broken up with this girl in 8th grade, and then my teacher moved me right beside her for the next month. I didn't say a word to her.
Yeah.
It was not good.
Yeah. So. And then, especially, I guess in high school, I'd say probably, back years ago, I guess marriage was a thought in high school. Senior year high school relationships. Not freshman year.
Yeah, freshman year is a little.
If you had that mindset, it probably didn't last long because you were going crazy. But, other ones, it was just, nowadays I don't think marriage is much of a mindset.
You're seeing a whole lot more marriages start
later
in their 30s, whereas before you would see them start, 18, 19, 20.
Yeah,
somewhere between there.
Yeah, my mom and dad. My dad's a year older than my mom, so they got married the year she graduated, and then the year after he graduated. So it was they were basically right out of high school. Was your parents was the same way?
Yeah, pretty much. As soon as they graduated college, they got married. So
okay. Is that where they met? Was college?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So they went to the same school, but they didn't really connect.
Yeah.
So
So that's a big transition, and then just I guess where the view changes, is when we start to drive.
Oh yeah, as soon as you start to drive, your life flies by.
Yeah, because everything you get to, it's you get a freedom.
Yeah, you have a whole lot more freedom.
Yeah.
Than you ever would have when you start driving. You were on the slowest driver.
Yeah, when I first started driving, I was a pretty slow driver.
I think if the speed limit was 55, he was going 35, not a mile over it.
It's I get to 40, I'm like, whoa, there's Speed Demon.
And now you look back at those days and you're just like, why did I do that?
Yeah.
I was the same way for the first week. And then
something that really scared me, looking, about how life is going to... I feel like senior year is going to just absolutely fly by, and I'm going to hate that it's going to fly by.
Oh, yeah.
Because, So my brother handed me this book that he had got from my mom when he was a senior, and it was like it was like 1,001 things you need to know before college. I got 10 pages into that, and I was like, I'm not going to college. That thing was scary, but he said it wasn't. It's not as bad as the thing made it out to be. So I guess the purpose of the book was making sure you were to scare you into being prepared, more prepared than you needed to be. But
which I guess is a pretty smart thing. I might need to read that book.
It's pretty smart.
I don't read.
Yeah, it's like I can't read.
I can't read. I'm illiterate. That's a joke. Just hopefully
I mean, kind of. But yeah, I mean, it's real. It's an eye opener. It makes you
look at life different.
Yeah.
I mean, it gives you a whole lot more perspective.
Which I guess a really smart thing to do. I guess what is a common trend is just taking a year off.
Yeah,
I guess. I guess it's kind of smart.
I mean, it's smart. It gives you a year to decide what you want to do with your life, if you want to go to college or if you don't. But to be honest, I think I'm going to go right into college. I think that would be the smartest decision for me.
Yeah.
But I don't know about you. I mean,
I don't know. I really don't know. It depends on how far the preaching thing goes.
Yeah.
I'm planning on going to college to be a strength coach.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I want to go right into that.
And save it for later.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe you'll be the pastor of a church or, I mean,
be like a pastor, but
just lead whatever God leads you to do. I mean, you guys got to hear one of his messages. They're like deep. I mean, they're good. Maybe we'll have one of those as one of the episodes. Sometime,
we've done a lot of looking ahead. I guess we'll close up by just, a lot of viewers, if you watch this deep into it, which we encourage you to, our plans is, as Cole mentioned at the beginning of this episode, we don't have guests yet. And, of course, right now,
you can't really have a guest, which kind of sucks. I mean, but
when we do have guests, we're going to have a lot more ideas. Going to make it a lot more interesting, because there's only so much we can
talk about by ourselves. Yeah. So hopefully it'll be soon. I mean,
so again, if y'all want us to talk about anything, just leave a comment in the comment section below.
Don't be scared. I mean, it don't matter.
We're just starting out, so we need as much advice, content as we can get. Like, subscribe, share, and
I think that's it.
That's it.
Yeah. So hope you guys enjoyed. As you said, follow us on Instagram at the 7982 podcast.
And also we have a Twitter account too. It's fairly we haven't really advertised it that much, but it's
fairly new. But
so if you're on Twitter, follow us. That we post links to each episode on there. So it's a lot easier to access them. But, yep.
Thanks for watching, and talk to you later.
All right.